Hey guys, welcome back. So today on Modern Masters Auto, we have a SL55 with a VRP Whipple supercharger, VRP cams, VRP long tubes, a wave track LSD, big injectors. We have an awesome interchiller setup in the trunk with the trunk tank that cools the supercharger coolant as it comes back from the supercharger into the trunk tank. This setup is really awesome. I love it. We have the Z-Tronics data logger in it so we can monitor everything as we go to the dyno. But in this video, we have a kind of aesthetic thing to do today. We got to pull the instrument cluster and replace the screens inside of it. They're starting to get to where you can't read. Sometimes they don't work at all. Sometimes they just look really terrible. I'll show you guys that. And then we're gonna put new screens in it, put it all back together. And then this is gonna be one of 4 cars that's in the next dyno video. So we have a dyno video coming out and that is just gonna be awesome. It's gonna be some Whipple powered AMGs making all kinds of power. So let's get started. All right guys, as you can see, the screens are just toast. They're not even working right now. They were just on and they're just intermittent fault, and look how cracked and ugly they are. Ew, you can just see that. Let me try to start them again. Look at that. Not good. Negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit. I wonder if that is accurate. It did feel a little cooler outside today. All right guys, we have the Gen 4 Whipple 2.9 from VRP Speed. It comes with their adapter here to go with the M113K. We have the VRP block off plates, VRP looped fuel rail. We have the VRP double idler, belt wrap kit, HD tensioner. We have it all. VRP cams under these valve covers, VRP intake. This thing is ready to rock. Don't mind this thing right here. Just gonna cover that up. Not a fan. But everything else, look at that. Beautiful. And of course we have our catch can to keep the intake clean and free of any oil. So Rusty is getting everything to pull apart the instrument cluster. I have something to show you guys. So we get to unbox the Launch X431 PRO Elite. It is the scan tool of the unknown. I don't know anything about it yet. I didn't even look it up. It's time just to check it out and see what they sent us. All right, we got our handy dandy razor blade. In some countries, they consider this a weapon. But check out this Hardy Launch box. You know what sucks though about stuff like this and all the other tools you can order? They always send you these like nice hefty boxes and then you never end up using them because the tool is always out and being used. The stuff you don't need boxes for comes with the best boxes. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. Definitely sturdy in quality. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Looks like some packaging. Looks like a charger. Looks like the OBD2 thing. Looks like a bunch of these. Remember, these are good to keep. They keep moisture out. I put these in my safe at home. I save these for that. Shut that part. Let's see what's behind door number 7. Whatever's in here. Whoa! Look, I mean, right away, look at that. That fits in there nice and tight. All right, enough with the box. Let's get this. I thought it was bigger, but this is like seems very, it's robust but compact at the same time. Has a nice thing. You can set it on the steering wheel, or you can put it up like that. Very cool. Comes with a protective screen cover so you don't mess it up. Camera on the back. Nice. Maybe I'll start filming the episodes with this. All right, let's look for the power button. Right there, big red power button. Jumps right out at you. Let's see if they send it charged. Oh, we have, look at the, I don't know if you can see that. Look at the galaxy or something in the background. Very cool. All right, and then the first thing that starts up is we have our Intelligent Diagnostics. Let's press some buttons on this thing. See what it can do. Looks like we need to reconnect. Connect to our Wi-Fi. All right, after you get it connected to the Wi-Fi, you're gonna have to register and sign up. So congratulations, you have successfully completed your registration. They send you a very cool registration thing in here to make it legitimate. You bust this thing open and your codes are inside. And then you do all this, run it through this system, and then we should be in business. In that, you're gonna get the OBD2 socket, bust her on out. Put this bad boy in. Now she should be ready to scan a vehicle. All right, listen to this bad boy. She's got that 55 loop, brought to you by Modern Masters and VRP Speed. But the engine is smooth, running as a baby's ass. Look at that.
All right, guys, so before I do any kind of work on a instrument cluster or anywhere near a steering wheel, I unhooked the batteries just so there's no risk of any kind of airbag deployment or anything like that. But now we can go ahead and get started, and we're going to just gently pop this trim out of here.
It doesn't bolt in.
Hold on, I gotta talk to my supervisor real quick. No.
It just pops in?
It just pops in.
Wow, okay, all right.
And then you're gonna lay it to the side. And if any of you or Craig is wondering, this is bolted in. So we gotta get, looks like a T20 out of there. There's 3 of them. All right. So you can just pull this out to the side, unclip it here. And I've got to say, that has to be one of the easiest instrument cluster removals on the planet. So now we can go over to our liquid moly workbench here and disassemble.
All right, guys, so we have the cluster up here. Look how bad that thing looks now that's out of the car. Ooh, those screens are terrible. Look at this cool little AMG thing someone sent us. Someone who likes our channel sent us that in the mail. No, I'm just kidding, I bought it because I liked it. But look at this table. It's quality liquid moly table. We use our old drums to make table and chairs. If it was any other brand, like AMSoil, this shit would probably just fall right off and break. But let's get back. So new screens are coming in. This is the company we got them from. So if this video goes swell and we like them, this is who you want to get them through. And here is the part number. So make sure it's for the R230 LCD and Tannin electronics, all this good stuff. Let's pop this bad boy open.
All right, we'll start by prying these tabs back. Just work your way around the cover. Some of them are reversed, like this one here. So pry it back, pry this one back. Don't force anything. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Wow, if you want to hide some stuff, there's little nooks and crannies. You can put some buffalo nickels or something. Now you can really see the just burnt in image. I've heard you can take like one layer off or something and it will last a little while, but why would you risk that when you just get a new one? Ooh, look at the shiny graphite color around the AMG. Very cool. And you can tell it's a new one, 200 mile an hour. That's how fast we like to go around here. All right, guys, so there is tabs here, 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 and tabs on the backside there, 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 and there. Hold it upside down, slowly get those tabs back with a little pick tool, little hook, and then once they're all back, this will just pop right out and lift right off there. And then that exposes your cables and everything we need to start operating on this. All right, guys, so when you get it flipped over like this, you want to take a nice flat screwdriver. There is a tab right here. For this round thing, you just need to barely get this pried up off so you can pull that up and see the LCD screen in there. And then once you get the LCD screen, you can pop these tabs, push in, pop the tab. Once that thing comes out, the ribbon will be exposed. You can pull it out. And then this is just setting in there. So you'll be able to MacGyver, maneuver, so it falls down and pull it out. And look at that toast Dunsky. And that's what it looks like with one out. So you'll take your utility tool, you'll slice into the bag, you'll gently recover the new lens out of the bag. So out of the way, all right, that's how it comes. That's the top side, and that's the back. The ribbon's gonna fold like that and secure and plug in. So you can take protective screen cover off here, which looks cool. And then you're gonna slide this bad boy back into its new home. Like so. But once you get it slid back into its new home, you can kind of push that stuff down. You're gonna fold your ribbon over, slide it in there. Look at that. And it just wants to stay in there and enjoy its new home. And then you'll take the plastic piece. All right, there she goes. And you'll push that in there. That just secures the ribbon cable from backing out. Give her a tug, and she doesn't move. You're good. All right, so that's your ribbon cable in there, the screen in there, and then look at that result. Woo, boy. Motherfucking chow. Look at that. Woo. You're gonna be able to see 4K in this motherfucker now. Nice. All right. Look at that before and after. Oh, man. Wow, we don't like that one. Okay, go home. Okay, cool. So now you're going to push this back in. Obviously, it snaps back in. It's good to go. And then you'll do the same thing over here. You'll pop this. You want to do this side, Rusty?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'll let Rusty do this side because I'm tired. I'll turn my mic off and go get a beverage. You want a water?
No, I'm good. We need to get that air conditioning you were talking about earlier.
Yes.
Because since we can't run the fan.
Listen, guys. For just $1 a day, you can help us not sweat to death during the making of these films. We need air conditioning. So if you do HVAC and you just want to give to the world, we would like to not sweat and be all red and everything inside the shop. It's 85 degrees out, it's 100 degrees in here. We're working, it's hot, it's beyond the end of the day. So we just need the HVAC gods to shower some air conditioning down on us.
In the arms of an angel.
Look, even Rusty's bald spot's sweating. There. I think there's a little bit of glue or something.
Yeah, it seems the other side that came out way easier.
Yeah, the other side was a different ribbon too, it looked like. Oh, maybe not. Nope, they're both just equally shitty. That's good.
Watch.
Ka-chow! Look at Rusty did it! Now he gets to do the very fun part, the ribbon part. So I think you should do what I did. Is like kind of set it in there barely.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Just barely. Fold that thing over. Did you get the whole way in there?
It felt like it.
Yeah, it looks like it's pretty good. Like it's pretty deep. Yep, and then use it. Hold one side and push with the other. Yep, and then once you feel that like snap, yep, that's it. Your ribbons are secured, my friend. That is a good team effort. High five. We secured our ribbons. Look at this beautiful screen. Look at this. I love it. Great job, my friend. Now Rusty can safely put it back together. Let me see the back.
I think that's right. Look at
yeah, no,
they're
it's
angled.
good. Yeah, no, because I checked the back. So they're both locked.
Okay.
They're both locked in. They're just angled. That is beautiful. If you own an SL or anything that can get new screens like this, what a tasteful and clean repair. I mean, this is your baby you're talking about. You got to stare at this thing constantly, and these do just completely fail, and you won't be able to see nothing. So very important to replace. Good. All right, Rusty, pop her back in there so we can see what she looks like.
Okay, so you have our 3 T20s. They go in there nice and deep. Now I can snap in our trim panel cover. And now I can hook the batteries back up and see what they look like. All right, guys, let's check out these new displays. Chow, look at that. Nice and crisp. Very dark black, not kind of gray and fade like the other ones were. Much better. Let's make sure all the other stuff works while we had the cluster out. I would say so.
Wow, look at that. Night and day difference. Woo-wee, man. I tell you what, I know it's small and other people won't be able to see it, but when you're driving and that's just crystal clear and you can see everything perfectly, it's gonna go a long way. All right, guys, this is a system we come up with. This is a chiller that air condition cycles through one side and coolant cycles through the other. And then it builds up in this trunk tank. And this just gets colder and colder and colder. And then it goes up and it feeds the supercharger and keeps your intake air temperature nothing when you're running all the boost. But look at that rocketing flow. That is incredible. Wow. Very nice, very nice. What an awesome setup. And then you drop this bad boy down and nobody's the wiser. That's incredible. What a cool SL55. All Modern Masters built, that's our design. We put these chillers in the trunk. Keeps in, this whole thing will stay cold. The chiller will stay cold, keeps it out of the engine bay. The ice tank will stay cold. Boom. All right, guys, that wraps up this video. I hope you liked the new screens. I hope you liked that launch scan tool. I'll put a link down below for that. I hope you liked that awesome chiller in the trunk with the trunk tank. And we offer that for all supercharger builds. Anybody that has an inner chiller system, anything like that, we can upgrade it. Killer chiller, inner chiller, if you have that, we can make it better. We personally work with ICC Chiller now. They supply our cores. They're great guys. I'll put a link down below for them. That's what's in my E63. And we're about to do some cool stuff on that. So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up.
Share with your friends.
And subscribe. But most importantly, leave a comment about my master technician, best friend, Rusty Eugene Baker, in the comments.
Why is it always Eugene?
You just look like Eugene. Hey guys, welcome back. 3 years later. Take 800. Hey guys, welcome back. Gloves, maybe a face mask, maybe even. My mic isn't on. My mic wasn't on the whole time.